Hey guys, this is Loomer here and welcome back to another Rainbow Loom tutorial. So in today's video, I'll be teaching you guys how to make Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is an original design by me, and yeah, I guess the cool part about this charm is that there's two parts to it. So here's Aang's cape, and here he is, right here. So yep, his little tattoo, and all that. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. So for today's tutorial, you'll be needing your rainbow loom. I'll be using my loom, a rainbow loom. You'll be needing yellow bands. I'll be using these yellow bands, orange bands, dark brown bands. I'll be using another tone of dark brown. I'll be using this boulder opal here. I think it's the boulder opal, I'm not too sure. You'll be needing beige, two black bands, a little bit of sky blue or light blue bands for his tattoo, and you'll also be needing 3 S clips or C clips. I'll be using C clips. And finally, you'll be needing a hook. I'll be using the Rainbow Loom metal tip hook, and an extra long stick, or just like a pencil, or but I'll be using a double-sided hook. You'll be needing this to hold different like extra parts. So yeah, let's just jump right into the video. Alright, so we're going to start off by making Aang's cape here. So here's his cape, and here are the C-clips at the back. Yeah, I also use like these orange S-clips here, and if you have like orange colored S-clips, that would be wonderful, but of course you can use the normal regular C-clips. So first off, we're going to be getting our orange bands here. We're going to get single bands, making sure that your loom is facing this way, arrows are facing downwards like so. I'm going to get a single band, and we're going to place it on our loom like so. And we're going to continue on downwards until you have 5 bands, like 5 pegs that are filled up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, we got 5 down. So we're gonna go back to the start, and we're gonna go to the center. And now we're going to make sure that we have 6 pegs filled up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, and we're going to do the same thing on this side, on the upper peg, rows of pegs here, and we're also going to place 6 bands. So 1, 2, 3, okay, so on, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so this is how your loom should look like. So you could see that there's like this like kind of diagonal pattern here. And now we're going to take our single band, and we're going to place our band at the bottom peg here. And then we're going to go up like so, diagonally, and we're going to do the same thing on top. Now we're going to get our single band and place it on our loom diagonally, facing outwards, the opposite side like so, and we're going to do the same thing. And now we're just going to fill up the whole loom. So starting from here, we're going to get our single band, and we're just going to go all the way down and fill up the entire loom. Alright, so once when you're done placing all the bands, this is how your loom should look like. So yeah, now we're going to start placing capping bands on the ends of these pegs, like so. So first we're going to get a single orange band, and we're going to go to this peg here, and we're going to wrap it around 3 times. So we're going to stretch it out, twist it, and then place it on the peg again. That's already your second loop and your third loop. So here we go. So you're wrapping it 2 times, but you want 3 loops. So stretch it out, twist it, 2, oh my gosh, sorry, 2, 3. And we're going to do the same thing on this peg. Stretch it out, twist, 2, 3. Alright, so we have 3 capping bands here, and now we're going to get our single orange band, and we're going to go to this peg here, stretch it out, and then stretch it out to the center, and we made a triangle. And we're going to do that all the way to this peg. So right when there's this little triangle shape here, we're going to stop on these pegs. So we're not going to place a band there. So we're just going to make triangle shape, continue, continue, and we're just going to stop here. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to skip over this triangle part, and we're just going to place our single band and make a triangle. And we're going to do the same thing all the way here, all the way to the top. So 2, 3, 4. So this is how your loom should look like at the moment. How your loom should look like. So you should have 4 triangles on each side. You didn't place bands on the end here, these pegs where the triangle part is, and the beginning. So this is how your loom should look like. Make sure that you get it right. And now we're just gonna get out our hook here. Sorry. We're gonna get out our hook, and we're gonna go through the peg, push it out, push the cap band, grab the single band, and hook it forward like so. We're gonna do the same thing to the center, push the cap band, grab the bottom single band, and hook it forward. Doing the same thing, push the cap band, grab the single band, hook it forward like so. Alright, and now we're gonna hook the center. So for the center, we're just gonna go in, grab our single band, hook it forward, do the same thing, grab it, hook it forward. You just want to be careful too. So grab it, hook it forward, grab it, hook it forward. And now for the sides here, there's this triangle band here, and we have to push it. So we're going to push the top single band, grab the bottom single band, and hook it forward. Push the top single band, grab the bottom single band, hook it forward. Do the same thing. Push the single band, grab the bottom single band, hook it forward. Push the top single band, grab the bottom band, and hook it forward. And you're going to repeat the same step on this side. Push the single band, grab the bottom single band, hook it forward, do the same thing, single band, hook it forward, push the top band, grab the bottom band, hook it forward, push the top band, grab the bottom band, hook it forward, and grab the bottom band here, like so. And now when you've finished hooking everything from here to here, we're gonna start by hooking the bottom here. So we're gonna go through the bottom peg here, and we're just gonna grab the bottom band and hook it diagonally like so. And we're gonna repeat the same step here. Just go in, grab the bottom band, hook it diagonally. And we're gonna do the same thing, and we're just gonna get the top single band here, and we're gonna hook it diagonally downwards like so. And we're gonna do the same thing, grab the top single band here and hook it diagonally like so. And basically the rest is the same hooking process, but I'm just gonna show it to you guys. So we're just gonna go grab the bottom band we're gonna start from the center because that's the easiest. We're just gonna get the band, hook it forward, get the band, grab the band, hook it forward, do the same thing, grab the band, hook it forward, grab the band, hook it forward, and grab the band and hook it forward, like so. So this is how your loom should look like. And for the sides, we just have to push the top band, grab the bottom band, hook it forward, and push the top band, grab the bottom band, hook it forward, and repeat the same thing. So push the top band, grab the bottom band, hook it forward. Push the top band, grab the bottom band, hook it forward, and we're gonna do the same thing to this side. So we're gonna go back, push the top band, grab the bottom band, hook it forward, push the top band, grab the bottom band, hook it forward. Ooh, yeah, you just want to be careful that your bands stay on your loom, but it's not really a big deal for now. So you just want to place your bands well, but I didn't. Alright, so yeah, once when you, again, just pushing the top band, grabbing the bottom band, hooking it forward. So now what do? Now we're going to get our C-clips or S-clips. So I'm going to get my C-clip. And I'm just going to clip it on to this band right here. Like so. And we're going to do that to all 3 pegs. So we're just going to clip it. Make sure you clip all the bands. If you don't, it would fall off. And we don't want that to happen. So we're just going to clip a C-clip onto all of the pegs here. So what I did was just stretch it out and clip it on like so. So you should have the C-clips here, and now you can just pull it out of your loom. Like, you can just pull everything out. Make sure that the C-clips have all the bands that you need on the C-clips, because if you don't, that would be kind of annoying. So you just want to pull it out, carefully pull out the cape like so. And this is how it should look like. This is how your cape should look like. And once when you're finished, you can clip it on, but we're not going to do that for now. Alright, so now we finished making the cape, and as I said, we'll be attaching that later, so we're just going to put that aside. And now we're going to be making Aang's arms and legs. So we're going to start off with making his arms first, and getting your hook. We're going to be getting double bands of your beige color, his skin tone color, and we're going to place it on our hook. We're going to stretch it and cross over like so, and we're going to, still holding on to the other end, we're just going to bring it back on. So that's your capping band here. And now we're going to get double bands of your orange, and we're going to place it on your hook like so. We're going to place it on our hook, still holding on to the other end, and we're going to slide everything we have on our hook onto the band, and we're just going to bring this loop it back onto your hook like so. Now we're going to be getting double bands of your yellow. We're going to place it on our hook, slide everything we have onto our hook, still holding onto the other end. We're going to bring it back onto our hook like so. And we're just basically going to repeat that, but with the yellow again. So get your double bands, stretch it out, slide everything you have on your hook, bring it back on top like so. And now we're going to alternate back to orange. So we're going to get our double orange bands, place it on our hook, slide everything we have on our hook, still holding on to this, we're going to bring it back on top like so. And we're going to end this chain off with double bands of our yellow. So we're going to get our yellow, place it on our hook, slide everything we have, bring it back on top like so. So we're going to have to make another one of these arms, and basically you're just repeating what I just showed you one more time. So you'll be needing 2 of these 2 arms in total, which means that you're making one more of these. So what I like to do is get our extra hook or whatever you're using, like your pencil, and just like slip it in your hook like so. Just like get all the loops in and transfer it. So this would just hold all the extra parts. So I'm just gonna speed this up. So yeah, now you should have 2 of these arms here. I previously made a time lapse, but it didn't record and I was kind of lazy, so yeah. But basically you should have 2 of these arms here, and it's the same process. So now we're going to be making his legs here. First off, I'm going to be getting double bands of my cocoa color, and I'm going to get my hook, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to twist it, and we're going to bring it back on top. We're just making another chain, but with like different colors. So now we're going to get our boulder opal double bands, place it on our hook, slide everything we have from our hook onto the band like so, still holding on to the other end. we're just going to bring it back on top like so. And we're going to make three chains of the boulder opal. So you should have 4 chains. So we're going to get our double bands, place it on our hook, slide everything you have on your hook, and then bring this back on top. So that's your second chain. Grab double bands, place it on your hooks, still holding on to this, slide everything you have on your hook, and bring it back on top. So now you should have 4 chains. 1 chain is the cocoa, and 3 chains are, and 3 of the chains is the boulder opal or just your other tone of brown. And now we're just going to be making the legs, and we'll be making 5 more. We'll be making 5 more chains, but now we're going to be using double bands over yellow. So getting our double bands, place it on our hook, slide everything you have on your hook, and bring this back on top. So that's 1. Do the same thing. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Alright, so yeah, we're done with this, and now you're gonna have to repeat that another time. So you should have 2 of these chains in total. Alright, so once when you're done with that chain, just gonna transfer everything on to this. But yeah, basically, once when you're done with all these extra parts, we're going to just set that aside like so. And now we're gonna be getting back our loom here, and we're gonna be placing all the bands for Aang's body. So first off, we're going to be getting double bands of our beige and making sure that arrows are pointing downwards like so. We're going to be getting our double bands, and we're going to be placing it diagonally on our loom like so. We're going to do the same thing but on the other side. And now we're going to get double bands of our light blue, and we're going to be placing it on the center of our loom like so. And now we're just going to close this off by getting double bands of your light blue, and we're going to place it diagonally like so. And we're just going to do the same thing on the other side. So this is his little tattoo here. And now we're just going to get double bands of our skin tone color, and we're going to place it on our loom like so, vertically. We're going to do the same thing to the other 2 sides, so on the center here and here on the side. And now we're just going to close it off by getting double bands of our skin tone color, and we're going to place it diagonally on our loom like so. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side, so I'm just going to get the band. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're gonna do the same thing to the other side, like so. Alright, and now we're gonna get double bands of our yellow, and we're gonna be placing it on our loom diagonally. Oh my gosh. Okay, diagonally outwards, like so. Yeah. And we're just gonna repeat the same thing to the other side. Okay, I'm getting the wrong bands. But yeah, we're gonna repeat the same thing to the other side. And now we're just gonna be placing double bands on the side peg like so, and we're gonna do that till there's four of the pegs are filled up. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, and now we're gonna do the same thing to the other side here at the side. So double bands of your yellow. We're just going to place it till you have filled up 4. And now we're just going to go back to the center here, and we're going to place 5 bands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're just gonna close it up with our double bands here. And we're gonna place it diagonally like so. And we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Alright, sorry about that. But yeah, so this is how your his body should look like. So yeah, now we're just gonna be placing our capping bands and yeah, some other bands. So first off, we're gonna be getting a single band, alright? Single band, and we're gonna make a triple capping band. So what we're gonna do is go onto our hook, stretch out the band, twist it over, and bring it back on like so. 2 and 3. So we've already done that before, but yeah. Now we're gonna get our single band here, and we're gonna make a triangle like so. We're gonna make the triangle all the way to the top till here. So we're gonna stop till here. So you should have 4 triangles. And now we're just gonna transfer all of our arms and legs onto the loom. So first off, we're gonna be starting off with our arms here, making sure that you have all the loops in. I'm gonna use my fingers, stretch it out, and we're gonna place it on this peg, on your 3rd peg here, like so. So making sure that your arm's on your 3rd peg, on top of all the other bands. And we're gonna do the same thing to the other side, like so. Alright, so now we've placed the arms, we're gonna go down all the way here to this peg, these pegs here, and we're gonna get our leg here. I'm gonna stretch it out, place my finger through all the loops, and I'm just gonna place it on this peg like so. And I'm just gonna repeat the same thing on the other side. Alright, so once when you placed all your bands, we still have the final band, like the eyes. We have to place down the bands for our eyes. So first off, we're gonna get a single black band here, and we're gonna place it on our loom, and we're gonna wrap it around this peg, the 2nd peg, 4 times. So stretch it out, twist it, still holding on to this. We're gonna release it onto our peg like so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. So you're wrapping it around 3 times, and you just want 4 loops in total. So get our single black band, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Stretch it out, twist it, 2, 3, 4. So this should be 4 loops. Alright, and now we're just gonna get a single band of our skin tone color. Okay, and we're just gonna place it on top of everything and make a triangle band, like so. So now we're gonna be starting our hooking process, and I'm just gonna get my hook, my metal tip hook, and what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna grab a loop of your black bands, and we're just gonna bring it into the triangle like so. So grab one of your capping band loops, bring it into the triangle, and make sure you have everything inside. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Grab the single band and just loop it in, like bring everything into the triangle like so. So this is how he should look like. And now we can start our hooking process here. So first off, we're going to be going through the center peg here, and we're going to push the capping band, grab the top 2 bands, and hook it diagonally like so. We're gonna do the same thing, push the capping band, grab the bottom 2 bands, sorry, alright, grab the bottom 2, oh my gosh, okay, grab the bottom 2 bands, hook it diagonally like so. We're gonna do the same thing, push the capping band, grab the bottom 2 bands, hook it to the center like so. And now we're going to be hooking the center. So we're just going to grab the bottom 2 bands and we're just going to hook it forward like so. Grabbing the bottom 2 bands, hook it forward. Grabbing the bottom 2 bands, hook it forward. Grabbing the bottom 2 bands and hook it forward. Alright, and now we're going to hook the side. So first off, we're going to push out all the front bands and leave the bottom 2 bands. So grab the bottom 2 bands and hook it forward like so. And now we're going to be pushing the top triangle band, grabbing the bottom 2 bands and hooking it forward like so. Push the top triangle band, grab the bottom 2 bands, hook it forward. Top triangle band, bottom 2 bands, hook it forward. And we're going to repeat the same thing to the other side. So first we're going to push everything out and just grab the bottom 2 bands and hook it forward like so. Now we're gonna push the single band, grab the bottom 2 bands and hook it forward. Push the top band, grab the bottom 2 bands, hook it forward, push the top band, push it, grab the bottom 2 bands, hook it forward like so. And now we're just gonna hook our diagonal bands here. So starting from this peg, I'm just going to push everything, all the hooked bands, grab the bottom 2 bands. So yeah, you just want to make sure that you're leaving the bottom 2 bands. And we're going to hook it diagonally like so. And we're just going to repeat the same thing. Push everything, grab the bottom 2 bands, and hook it diagonally like so. Alright, and now we're just going to push all the yellow bands, okay? Grab the top two beige bands and hook it to the side where it wants to go. We're going to repeat the same thing. Push all the yellow bands, grab the top 2 bands, beige bands, and hook it to the side where it wants to go. And we're just going to repeat the same thing. Push all the bottom 2 bands, grab the top 2 bands, beige bands, and hook it to the side where it wants to go. Alright, so this is how it should look like. And now we're going to push all the hooked bands. We're going to go to the side here. Push all the hooked bands, alright. Is this bright enough? Yeah, okay. Push all the hooked bands, grab the bottom 2 bands, and we're just going to hook it forward like so. And we're going to do the same thing with the other side. Alright, and now we're just going to go to the center here. Grab the top 2 blue bands, okay? We're going to grab the top 2 blue bands and then hook it diagonally to the side where it wants to go. We're going to repeat the same thing. Grab the top 2 bands, hook it diagonally to the side where it wants to go. Do the same thing. Hook it to the side where it wants to go. And now we're going to go through the side here. Push all the top bands, grab the bottom 2 bands, okay? And hook it diagonally like so. And we're going to do the same thing with the other side. Alright, so this is how everything should look like so far. And now we're just going to be getting a single band of your skin tone color. And we're going to get our metal tip hook. And we're going to place it into the center of your loom here. Like so. And making sure that your hook is looped into all the bands. We're going to get our single band. We're going to place it onto our hook, still holding onto this other side. And we're just going to, we're just going to bring your hook back on top like so. This is kind of hard. This is not supposed to be hard, but, oh, sorry. I just, messed up my camera. But, yeah. So, we're just going to, placing that, grab your single band, oh my gosh, and then hook it upon, like that. So, you're just going to bring it back up, and then we're just going to bring this loop back up. And to make a slip knot, we're just going to bring this loop, we're going to place it forward on your hook like so, and then we're just going to quickly get this band, the back band, like so. I'm just going to pull it to make a slip knot. And now you can just pull everything out. Make sure your slip knot is tight enough. So what I like to do is just hold on to it because you can't really trust your slip knots sometimes. I know that can be frustrating, but yeah. gonna take a while, but basically we're just gonna pull out everything out of our loom. Carefully, I guess. I don't know. But it should work out. I mean, yeah. Alright, so now we are done, and whoa, what happened to his legs? So basically, we're done. Okay? And now, whoa, he looks kind of weird right now, right? So what I like to do is to just pop out the eyes first, and you could just adjust it. You really, if you want your figures or charms to look normal, you just really have to play with it right after you get it out of your loom. So what I like to do is just stretch out his arms and legs, like so. Just stretch it out. And yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. Yeah, so this is how he should look like. His little head and all that. So yeah, this is how he should look like so far. And now what we're going to do is that we're going to get around 8 of your orange bands. Like, so you want 8 or 10. It really, I don't think 10's the right number, but 8 is a good number. So you want 8 of your orange bands, and what you're gonna do is that you're gonna stretch it out, okay, and you're just gonna put his legs through all the bands here. Alright, and just like put it through his body like so. Alright, so this is like his little waistband here. To be honest, I think 5 bands is enough, like 5 to 6 bands, but it really depends on your preference. But yeah, so this is his little waistband here. And now you can get your his cape, and you could just wrap it around like so. So first of all, you just need to clip on these little tiny loops here, the capping bands we made earlier. All you just need to do is just like stretch them out and just hook it on like so. And yeah, you just need to stretch them out and then hook it on, clip it onto your C-clips, and place it over your Aang charm. And yeah, so this is how it should look like. Let's get the original one here. But yeah, basically I'm done with this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram at Loomer. Yeah, I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye!